interstate is just a ghost in the headlights now. 5 miles past where the highway ends its bow. This truck knows the way through the biting frost and gale, guided by the ghost of 1,000 rusted rails. I'm an old man in a cab hearing the metal moan, returning to the silos where I was really alone. I wasn't looking for a savior or a way to turn it back. Just one last look before the final wrecking track. I clocked out early 40 years ago tonight, but the memory of the hopper's weight is burning white. Every rivet, every catwalk, every concrete grain chute, my labor took its toll and my pride took root. I watched the world get faster from the ladder and the beam, while I was chasing dust every harvest that I saw, caught inside the silence of an industrial law. Oh, time is a blizzard on a frozen prairie field, and even the greatest towers eventually have to yield. The prairie cathedrals are becoming hollow stone. Well, I'm just an old man driving home alone, but the wind through the rafters is the only choir I need, planting the silence like a winter hardened seed. End of shift at mile marker 9. Snowfall on the rusted line. My steel is tired, my heart is through. I'm just here to say goodbye to you. One last look, one last shift, goodbye to you. Snowfall on rusted steel, end of shift, going home now. It's quiet, it's finally quiet, finally quiet.
Winds are 70 knots, ice on the glass, another semi-rolled on the Snake River Pass. Dust on the console, coffee turned cold, keeping my steady while the night grows old. 1201 dispatch, 20-mile visibility. Snow is swallowing up the Tatune utility. I'm just a voice in the wire, ghost in the gray, holding the lines while the light stays away. Too many miles for a physical hand. The land weight of the airwaves, silent and deep, watching the ridges while the world is asleep. Signals breaking up from the Du Bois side, another hunter missing in the wintertide. Static like teeth biting into the feed, a ghost in the frequency fulfilling a need. Wait, that cadence, that hitch in the breath, sounds like a whisper from the valley of death. Valley of death. I'm just a voice in the wire, ghost in the gray, holding the lines while the light stays away. Too many miles watching the ridges while the world is asleep. Signal fading out. Dispatch, this is Tower 4. Gone into the whiteout. Over and out.
Radio's just squelching static tonight, drifting around the switchbacks in the frozen timber height. Another boy gone missing near the Red Canyon line while I'm tracking through the drifts of this bitter lodge pole pine. 20 years ago I was the one who went looking for a brother that the blizzard and the winter mountain took in. Now I'm following these boot prints, praying they ain't mine, while the frost bites the marrow of a memory out of time. Oh, the wind don't carry names, it just carries the cold, and a story that the mountains have already told. We searched through the whiteout for the light that we lost, miser in our spirit by the weight of the frost. On the edge of reservation under timber past breath, we're bargaining for life in the shadow of death. We're bargaining for life in the shadow of death. I found a glove in the gulch, blue wool and thin, a flash of the horizon where the searching begins. I remember my mama crying in the kitchen by the stove while the clouds rolled like granite through the valley in the cold. My brother was 15, just a kid in the pines, buried in the powder by the Crow Ridge lines. I'm a tracker, I'm a volunteer, I'm a man doing his part, but this frost ain't just the mountain, it's the beat of my heart. It's the beat of my heart. Oh, the wind don't carry names, it just carries the cold, and a story that the mountains have already told. We searched through the whiteout for the light that we lost, miser in our spirit by the weight of the frost. On the edge of reservation under timber past breath, we're bargaining for life in the shadow of death. We're bargaining for life in the shadow of death. He's waiting in the silence, waiting for the dawn, just like the boy before him, never truly gone. Radio squelch. This is Snow Track 3, still looking. Over and out. Blue lights on the frozen timber, iron chain across the tire, ghost of a man in a yellow slicker, driving slow toward a red-hot fire. The pines are bent like broken elders beneath the sky of lead and bone. Mercy Ridge is just a landmark to a man who's driving all alone. It's just timber and it's just mortar, it's just iron and it's just rust. The places hold the heart's own order, turning holy things to dust. She's in the key, she's in the rafters, she's in the dust upon the floor. And I'm driving through the cold white silence to see her once more. I know the way the stairs would groan underneath her Sunday heels, Now the frost is in the telephone, and the only sound's the grind of wheels. 50 years of helping neighbors, saving what the wind had torn. But you can't fight a fire with labors when the thing you love is newly born. Let it burn, let it fall into the snow. Let the whiteout take the road, let the memory finally go. Oh, it's the last bell through the storm, it's the only way to stay warm. It's just timber and it's just mortar, it's just iron and it's just rust. The places hold the heart's own order, turning holy things to dust. She's in the key, she's in the rafters, she's in the dust upon the floor. And I'm driving through the cold white silence to see her once more. The last bell, snow is all that's left to see. Amen. The letter shaking in my heavy hand, 60 years of running across this winter kill land. White out horizon, the blacktop is gone, just me and the ghost of a neon dawn. I'm hauling the weight of the fences I broke, breathing the regret in every lungful of smoke. Is there a seat left at a table so small? Or am I just shivering here, waiting to fall? Frozen miles redemption, the road is a knife, slicing the decades right out of my life. Between the static and the headlights glare, I'm praying for a soul who's actually there. I'm an old cowboy, weathered and spent, wondering where all those lost decades went. Oh, Cheyenne, or is just the silence I'm driving into? I remember the dust and the heat of the ring. The buckle was silver, but didn't mean a thing. I left the porch light for a saddle and spurs. Now I'm just a drifter with a heart that blurs. The CB is buzzing with ghosts from the past, shivering secrets that were built just to last. A grandson I've never held, a name I don't last. A grandson I've never held, a name I don't know. A world that I lost in the Wyoming snow. Frozen miles redemption, the road is a knife, slicing the decades right out of my life. Between the static and the headlights glare, I'm praying for a soul who's actually there. I'm an old cowboy, weathered and spent, wondering where all those lost decades went. Oh, Cheyenne, or is just the silence I'm driving into? Almost there, almost there. Redemption is a cold, hard road, but I'm coming home. If there's still a home left to find, just me in the snow and the static on the line. Static on the line. Heaters humming low beneath the dash. Bitter Creek is just a shadow in the glass. 40 winters I was standing in that box, turning switches, watching numbers on the clocks. They're bringing down the depot when the sun gets high, leaving nothing but the rime and the Wyoming sky. Just a ghost in a pickup on a midnight run, going back to where my life in the iron began. Oh, the wind don't care about the names on the signs or the secrets buried under frozen rail lines. It's a long way home for a man with no trade, watching all the iron ghosts begin to fade. Time is just a signal that I'm learning how to read, watching the past disappearing at light speed. I remember Mary in the window of the cafe, waving at the 10-car passenger at midday. Now the cafe's boarded up and Mary's in the clay, and the varnish cars are 30 years and 1,000 miles away. The smell of coal smoke and the grease upon my hands was the only kind of living I could understand. But the computers moved the trains and the men moved out, leaving me in the signal box with a world of doubt. Oh, the wind don't care about the names on the signs or the secrets buried under frozen rail lines. It's a long way home for a man with no trade, watching all the iron ghosts begin to fade. Time is just a signal that I'm learning how to read, watching the past disappearing at light speed, watching the past disappearing at light speed. The dawn is coming, yeah, the tracks are cold, just me in the snow and what I hold. The signs buried deep where the drifts always settle, cold breath on the glass and the bite of the metal. 200 winters, 200 winters, then the bank drew the line, left me the blizzard and the ghost of what's mine. Fence posts are vanishing, whiteout is thick, just the ticking of gears and the frost on the wick. They sold off the cattle, they locked up the gate, now I'm driving away. Now I'm driving away from a lifetime of fate. Oh, tell the wind I'm gone, tell the snow to fall deep. There's a debt in the dirt that no man can keep. I'm a king without a kingdom in a cab full of dust, watching legitimacy crumble and turn into rust. Wyoming was whispering things I can't face, losing my memory to the arms of this place. Just a name on a ledger and a ghost on the road, carrying nothing but this heavy-hearted load. This heavy-hearted load. My father's old saddle is still in the hall, a shadow of shadow on a peel and paint wall. I promised the land that I'd never let go, but promises break like the ice on the floe. There's nothing but white in the mirrors tonight, just the blinding reflection of a world without light. Foreclosure is a word that the wind understands. It strips all the color and it empties your hands. It empties your hands. Oh, tell the wind I'm gone, tell the snow to fall deep. There's a debt in the dirt that no man can keep. I'm a king without a kingdom in a cab full of dust, watching legitimacy crumble and turn into rust. Wyoming is whispering things I can't face, losing my memory to the arms of this place. Just a name on a ledger and a ghost on the road, carrying nothing but this heavy-hearted load. This heavy-hearted load. The fences are gone. The fences are gone. Everything's just white now, gone into the snow. Into the snow. The interstate is bleeding wide under the high beams. 30-foot drifts taller than a man's pride or his dreams. Just a ghost in a Peterbilt, hauling freight against the storm. The dashboard lights are the only thing keeping the cabin warm. Black ice on the North Platte grade, wind shear on the spine. I can't tell where the sky ends or where I lost the line. But out past the glare of the LEDs and the frozen pines, I see a truck stop beacon in those old white-out memories of yours and mine. I'm running 3 hours late for a destination that quit existing years ago. Quit existing years ago. Just a phantom load on a manifest of what I used to know. Black ice on the North Platte grade, wind shear on the spine. I can't tell where the sky ends or where I lost the line. But out past the glare of the LEDs and the frozen pines, I see a truck stop beacon in those old white-out memories of yours and mine. White-out memories of yours and mine. Yeah, just more miles, and that high lonesome wind disappearing into the snowfall. God help me, I'm gone. Blacktop's ghosting under whiteout sky, just me and the dash lights, miles of light. Transmission humming like a low-grade fear. You ain't answering the phone out here. I passed a fence line buried deep in drifts, watching the landscape start to shift. The diesel's steady but the radio's dead, too much weight inside a hollow head. Snow between us, a million frozen miles, counting the ghost in the interstate aisles. Hard to tell where the ground begins when you're driving through the places where a man ends. The mountains are hidden, the ridges are blurred, just white out silence where the memories were. I'm 1,000 miles late for a last goodbye under a heavy Wyoming sky. I remember the heat of the branding pen before the winters made me forget when we stood in silence more than we spoke, two stubborn men with a heavy yoke. Now the only sound is the tires hiss and the ringing in the ears of the things I missed. Blue-collar sacrists on a mountain road, bending my back for a different load. Snow between us, a million frozen miles, counting the ghosts in the interstate aisles. Hard to tell where the ground begins when you're driving through the places where a man ends. The mountains are hidden, the ridges are blurred, just white out silence where the memories were. I'm 1,000 miles late for a last goodbye under a heavy Wyoming sky. Just white out silence, going home. The interstate is just a white streak now, ghost fences leaning where the sagebrush grows. 18 wheels are humming a low-down prayer to a God that's buried in the mountain snows. I saw your face in the glass of a Casper dime, but the reflection was thinner than the ice on the creek. And the headlights are pushing through a wall of ghost light, trying to find a mile marker I can trust. Every memory is just a road sign in the whiteout, drowning in the winter and the mountain dust. Oh, the engine's warm, but the heart is still freezing. Oh, the heart is still freezing. I remember how the kitchen looked in August, before the first frost took the garden dead. We were talking about moving closer to the city, but the wind was screaming through the valley instead. I chose the road and the paycheck over staying. Now the silence is the only thing I've led. And the headlights are pushing through a wall of ghost light, trying to find a mile marker I can trust. Every memory is just a road sign, the whiteout, drowning in the winter and the mountain dust. Oh, the engine's warm, but the heart is still freezing. Oh, the heart is still freezing. Sometimes I think I'm already in the drift, just a shadow spinning on a patch of black ice. The world gets quiet when the blizzard comes to visit, and the silence is a heavy, heavy price. Frozen roads, truck stop lights, whiteout memories, going home too late.